In the given figure, angle X is 62. So we'll mark it. This is angle X and it is 62. Angle XYZ is 54. So XYZ is this angle. Yeah, XYZ. This angle is 54. So to start with, we'll take the triangle XYZ, this triangle. So XYZ, and in this triangle we have three angles, and these three angles, when you add up, you should get 180. This is the first angle, angle X. Then here we have the second angle, that is angle XYZ, and the third angle here, which we do not know, this angle is XZY. When you add up, you get 360. Now we put the values. Angle X is given here as 62. Angle XYZ here is given as 54. And this angle we do not know. So this is our question. So XZY equal to 180. Here when we add up, 116 plus angle XZY equals to 180. And angle XZY equals to 180 minus 116, and that answer is angle XZY equals 64. So in this triangle, the last angle which we didn't know is 64. Now again we'll just mark this was 62, this was 54, and this angle was given as 64. There is one more thing given now. They said that here that YO was a bisector. If YO is a bisector, means it cuts this angle 54 in two equal halves. So if we cut 54, divide by 2, so this becomes 27 and 27, two equal halves, this and this. On the other side, if ZO is a bisector, bisector means it cuts the angle 64 into two equal parts, and if 64 is cut into two equal parts, we'll get 32 here and 32 on this side. So this is the next step that we are going to do. So we have here, we will say YO is bisector of angle XYO. That means it cuts XYO into two equal parts. So angle XYO is equal to angle ZYO. Fine. So each of them, so here we'll take now this angle, your angle ZYO will be half of 54, or half of angle XYZ. So angle XYO is half of 54, and that would be 27. For the next part, we'll take on similarly, we have ZO. Have you seen the ZO here? Is bisector of, which is given to us, of angle XZY. Therefore two angles will be equal. This angle here 32, and this will be 32. So O will be equal to angle YZO. If that is the case, we have angle YZO. This angle will be half of angle XZY. So angle YZO will be half of 64, which will be equal to 32. Now in the last part, we will take this triangle here. Which triangle is that? I'll draw it up here, this triangle. And this triangle is OYZ. Of this angle is given as 27, and this angle is given as 32. we need to find this angle and get angle sum property. So in triangle OYZ, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 equal to 180, which is 27 plus 32 plus angle O180. So here 59 plus angle O equals to 180. So angle O 180 minus 59, and that would be 121 degrees. Just to hurriedly go over it again, we were given this angle as 54, we took this angle as 54, the full, and since it was cut into 2 bits, we put this 27, 27. And again, this angle we already found out was 64, and since this was the bisector and it cut into 2 bits, now we will write, instead of 64, we write here 32, 32. And then we took this triangle, here, this triangle, out here, down here, this triangle, and we use angle sum property.